Hi, Stephanie here. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be filming another tag video called Story Idea Writing Tag Questions. I found it on Natalia Leigh's channel. It was actually created by Brooke Passmore, and I'll link her video down below and Bethany's video down below as well if you want to check them out. I'm not good at like tagging people in these videos, so if you're watching this video, consider yourself tagged. Do it yourself. Okay, let's get to the questions, and like always with these tag videos, I'll be posting the questions down below in the description box, so if you want to do it yourself, you can. Alright. Okay, so I have the questions pulled up on my computer here. So number one, current story. What is your current story idea that you're working on right now? So the one that I'm currently drafting is a fantasy adventure story. It's about a girl who's a princess, and she discovers her mom's magical stuff, and then she does some magic, and her father, the king, doesn't like magic and says that because you disobeyed the law, you're banished and you are your title stripped. He had planned to off her head like he did his wife, but she ended up leaving before it got done. So my idea is that she's going to be adventuring along the way, discovering magic, learning about herself, and there may or may not be a war going on in the background. I'm not sure. It's in the very early drafting stages. Like, I've only got like 18,000 words, so there's that. Number two question on this story idea writing tag is spark of inspiration. Do your ideas begin with characters, plot, world building, or something else entirely? So far I've written 2 books. Well, I've written 1 book and I'm writing another one, and I come up with the character first, and then the character goes on a journey, and then things happen to the character, or the character affects changes in the world. Yeah, because that's how I'm writing so far. Number 3, brainstorm. How do you puzzle pieces, story elements together? Do you start with the ending and make your way to the beginning, or vice versa? So my first book, it's a based on true events book, and I knew what the ending was going to be. I knew what the ending line was going to be, the ending scene, and so I just needed to build backwards from there. My YA fantasy adventure I'm writing, I knew it was going to happen in the beginning and then going forward. So I think I just have like a scene, and then I build from that. Number 4 is keep or toss. How do you know when you want to keep or dump a story idea? So there's a little bit of backstory to this one. A while ago, like before I had kids, maybe I had only 1 child at that time, so probably like around 10 years ago, I was writing this book, story idea, and I had it handwritten in a red book, and then I was typing it on my computer, and then I decided to do like a book club, and I was reading this book for this book club, and this book I've never read before by an author. I don't even remember who it is or what the book was, but the book was exactly the book that I was writing. Exact same idea, plot, scene, all that. It was really weird, so I got mad and I threw it away. I deleted it. But now I do have several like things in my Google Docs folder of story ideas. There's a one that says this is crap, but I still have it. Yeah, I actually titled my file for that attempt at an outline for a magical story as this is crap, but I've learned to keep it because it might come in handy later on. Okay, now the next question is number 5, original idea. How much of your original idea for your story is actually used once everything is finished? So the first one, like I said, based on true events, it's all there. Like my original idea was there. My second one, my YA fantasy, I've started with an idea, a scene. It was going to be the beginning, but then I had to move it to the end. And there were some scenes in it that I've realized were dumb, so I've removed them as I read over what I've written. But I think that's just a process of rough draft and editing. You put your words on the page to get the story written, and then you will eventually edit stuff out, or change things around, or add stuff, or decide things sound weird. Number 6 is hide or share. Do you share your ideas with friends or keep them a secret? So I've shared things with my husband. I've shared things with a few friends, someone from my church, my pen pal friend, and that lives in a different state, and then my aunt. But as far as like friends I see in day-to-day life, most of them don't know that I'm writing a book, or if I've mentioned it to friends and family that know me, they're like, oh, are you done yet? Or they just ignore it. So it's fine. Maybe it's just one of those things like, oh, everyone's gonna write a book, but I'm actually gonna write a book and get it published, so maybe they'll start paying attention to me when I say I'm writing a book. Number 7, dream. Have any of your book ideas originated with a dream or nightmare? Not yet. But I don't dream much these days. I don't sleep well, so that's probably why I don't dream or have nightmares. Number 8 is, have you ever had an idea for a story but then see a similar premise in a book, TV show, or movie? Yes, like I just said, that book that I was writing, and then I saw the book, I read a book that had the same thing, exact same thing. It was ridiculous. It was like, it reminded me of the Maze Runner series, but it was a little bit more darker than that. Alright, number 9, big screen inspiration. Have any of your favorite movies, TV shows sparked ideas for scenes in your book? Yes. So my YA fantasy, the main character was inspired by Gabrielle from the TV show Xena Warrior Princess. That's how I imagine her being, but with like a different color, skin color and hair color. But her whole persona of traveling with Xena and like discovering things about herself, that's where I got the inspiration from. And number 10 is nostalgia. What's the oldest story idea you ever remember coming up with and writing down? Actually, based on true event book that I'm at chapter 17, that's the one that I was like, I started and ended it and started and restarted over and over again. But that's just like my own story, like personal story. There was, other than that, the oldest one is the one that I tried writing. That was kind of like Maze Runner, but it was like they were in a forest and everything was controlled by computers and some other aspects to it. So I think that's the oldest one. Okay, so those are the 10 questions, and
Mama, are you still filming?
yes. Those are the 10 questions I have for the story idea writing tag. So if you like the questions, film your own or not. Answer them in the comments, whatever you feel like doing. And like always, if you're watching this tag video, you can consider yourself tagged. If you like this video, hit the like button. Would be really helpful. And then if you want more of my videos, hit the subscribe button with the bell icon so you get alerted whenever I upload videos for you. In the meantime, have a great day and stay cool.